Okay then, and I'm going to read your minds tonight. Out of curiosity, how many of you here tonight believe in ESP, psychic powers, this kind of thing? Show of hands. Smattering of you, bigger than about 50% of you? Alright, good. I don't. But I'm going to read your minds anyway, starting with the lady here on the end in the white jacket and the glasses. What's your name, my dear?
Sarah.
Sarah, absolutely correct. Sarah. You can do most of this right from your seat. Sarah, can you think of a name for it? Think of somebody you know. Someone whose face you can picture, someone whose voice you can hear. Not someone here tonight, because I could have been eavesdropping and memorized, all the names I overheard. I didn't, but I could have. So maybe somebody you haven't seen in a little while. Think about this person. See their face, hear their voice. Think about the last time you saw him or her. When you've got a good image of the person, take the little card here, unfold it, kind of see the person there, if that makes any sense, and write down that name for me in big block as a kid across the face of the card, really thinking about each letter as you write it. Don't let me see, don't let them see, they could be spies. And need 3 people for this all together. And I'm going to continue the charming lady with dark hair and glasses, going to the second row on the very end here. What's your name, my dear?
Tink.
I'm sorry?
Tink.
Ting. Excellent. Tink. You want to try this? Excellent. Tink, can you think of a place for it, a place that you've been, that you have happy associations with? It could be your hometown, if you're not from here. It could be where you went to school. It could be your favorite vacation spot. Think about this place. Walk around the place in your mind. See the sights, hear the sounds, and Sarah's going to take a little card, unfold it, kind of see the place there, if that makes sense, and write down that place in big block as a kid across the face of the card. We'll be thinking about each letter as you write that, okay? Once you've done that, take the envelope, fold the card up, put it in the envelope, and daintily lick the flap and seal it down, okay? Pencil and an envelope for you. Sarah, you all set there? Just hand that back to me. I'll get the pencil in a second. It's one for card. This is going to go here. You take that back and daintily lick the flap and seal that down for me. All right, so I'd like to go long for the third person, so I want to go heading toward the back. Can I have the house lights up just a tiny bit so I can see who I'm talking to? And all right, there we are. There is a lady ahead of me wearing sort of blue and white stripes, about halfway back, looking behind her saying, "Please God, don't be talking to me." You want to try this, love? You want to try this? Excellent. Can you, my dear, think of a date for me? Give a date in the year that you have happy associations with. It could be a birthday, it could be an anniversary, it could be a day that just went especially well. Think about the date. Think about what happens on the date. Think about why the date is important. Like the other ladies have done, take the little card, unfold it, kind of see the date there, write down that date in big block as a kid across the face of the card, really thinking about each letter as you write that. Once you've done that, fold the card up, put it in the envelope here, and daintily lick the flap and seal that down for me. I'm going to hand this to you, and you'll hand it back, and you'll hand it back until it gets to her. Now, people always ask, why do you write things down in big block as a kid across the face of the card? There's 2 reasons, really. One is that as you write something down, it helps kind of fix it in your mind. If it's fixed in your mind, it can be fixed in my mind. Secondly, this gives us a written record of what you're thinking about. Prevents you from changing your mind and trying to make me look foolish. Those of you who have the envelopes, you can just hold those up for the light and make sure you can't see through those. People sometimes think I'm using those special transparent envelopes to do this. That makes sense to them, not to me, but to them. Sarah, can I have yours? One second. Tick, if I can have yours as well. As soon as you're ready there, my dear, just pass that up. The audience participation part. And there's a lady right here in the front row in glasses. What's your name here? Debbie, you want to try this? I just need you to kind of be my lovely assistant up here for a moment. Can you stand right about there? guard these envelopes of your life. Remember the 1, 2, 3s, they're easy to keep track of. Sarah, can you stand so I can see you? Excellent. You're thinking of a name. Think about the name, think about this person. See their face, hear their voice. Think about the last time you saw him or her. When you've got a good image of the person, just say out loud, I am thinking of this name. Don't say what the name is, but just say, I am thinking of this name.
Thinking of this name.
And say that again for me.
I am thinking of this name.
And Debbie, can I have the envelope marked 1, please? And I have 2. There are some nights that's gotten the best reaction from anyone. All right, here's the thing. Suzanne with a Z. How close were you? Here's the thing, Suzanne with a Z. Yes, and who's Suzanne with a Z? Your friend. Now, back in college, my girlfriend in college was Suzanne. But she spelled it with an S, which is the way I went. But I think kind of, yes? How close were you? Excellent. You're thinking of a place. Think about the place. Walk around the place in your mind. See the sights, hear the sounds. When you've got a good image of it, just say out loud, I'm thinking of this place.
I'm thinking of this place.
Say that again.
I'm thinking of this place.
One night a few years ago, I was doing this in a nightclub, which is a few blocks from here, but no longer there, thankfully. It was a nightclub, it was a drinking crowd, and I was doing this with a group, and the person in the second spot was a guy, and he had a couple at that point, and he really got into it, and I swear to you, he did this. Tahiti! Which made it so much easier. But that whole sense of mystery I try to cultivate was sort of dampened. So I'm sorry, think when you've got it, just say, I'm thinking of this place.
I'm thinking of this place.
Okay, there we go. Debbie, number 2, please. Wait for it. New York City, just nice and direct, New York City. Yes? New York City, yes. Wait, Jake, just stand up. You're thinking of a date. Think about the date. Think what happens on the date. Think about why the date is important. Debbie, just put her right in my pocket. Think about the date. Think what happens on the date. Think about why the date is important. You've got to just say, I am thinking of this date.
I'm thinking of this date.
You think of a year as well?
Yes.
Think the year, think the year, think the year. It's going to be... in a nice clear voice so that people can hear you. What's the date you're thinking of?
4994.
Okay, 4994. Okay, this is actually, I'm glad you said it that way, because this underscores a point. 4994. I tend to think of, there are different ways of thinking about dates. I spell dates out in my head. I spell it, January, which is Jan. Other people do it as numbers. You do it as numbers, I spell it out in my head. So 49 was 4 is what, April? So April 9th. So there are different ways of conceptualizing dates, different ways of thinking about this. Sometimes because of this, I can be off by a day or two. Sometimes as much as a week. It's happened before. Not tonight. So my name is Rory. Thank you for letting me play with your minds. I'll see you next door on the 26th and 27th. Enjoy the rest of the show.